I'm so excited. Today I'm gonna start a challenge, taking $100, turning that into $10,000. I'm gonna do that using stocks, cryptocurrency, leverage trading, spot trading. It's gonna be insane. I'm gonna show you all my wins, all my losses, all the specs and stats of how we're doing this. I'm gonna run over to a local coffee shop where I love just vibing. I'm gonna get some work done. Then I'm gonna hop on here and show you exactly what the game plan is. So I just arrived at the coffee shop. I finished my work and I'm ready to dive right into this challenge. So for this $100 to $10,000 challenge, we'll be day trading stocks and cryptocurrency both. For this video specifically, I'm gonna focus on cryptocurrency leverage trading. If you've been watching cryptocurrency markets at all for the past couple months, you probably know about all the pain we're dealing with surrounding the Luna coin fiasco, as well as multiple exchange platforms collapsing. Unsurprisingly, this has caused a lot of downward pressure on the markets in general. Now, over the past couple days, a few key cryptocurrencies have broken a short-term downward trend. So it's going to be a little sketchy trying to trade them, considering it's difficult to predict whether this is the bottom and whether we're going up from here, or whether it's just going to hit resistance and plunge further. For today's trades, we're going to analyze both the Bitcoin and the Ethereum charts, as well as open a short-term Ethereum position. Let's jump right into the charts. So right now we're on Bitcoin charts. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit here. I'm gonna set this to the 4-hour chart. My favorite personally is actually the 3-hour, so they do not have the 3-hour. Okay. I'm going to set the charts to the 4-hour time frame. Let's zoom out here. Okay, so this is over the past month or so. You can see the downward movement has calmed down a bit. We've got somewhat of a, almost a double bottom. Actually, it almost appears to be a triple bottom here. So I'm just gonna pop a line right here. Just getting some ideas. These lines don't mean a whole bunch to me at the moment. I just get them quick drawn out to basically take all the bottoms, the general lows here. I'll take another line right across the top, just get an idea. You can see it touches in 3 points. So you can see this is here a channel. It's been approximately following this channel, up and down, up and down. Sometimes it gets stopped a little here on the heart line, right there. And then here it gets stuck a little bit, breaks through, hits resistance, comes back down. As we work around up and down there, you can see it hit the top of the resistance channel here and broke free. So I'm looking for a retest of this upward resistance. Let's see if we come down here, bounce off it and head back up. At that point, that would be a great time to put in a long. That's probably what I'll be doing. Let's look at some other ways to analyze this chart here. It's possible, we break back down into this channel and continue downwards or break below it. But that's what I'm looking at here. Let's jump over to the Ethereum chart. We'll just quick look at that 4-hour chart as well. I know I'm oversimplifying all of this, but this is just how I do it. It's not the best way, nor is it the most efficient. So if you see, it lines up fairly well where this spiked back down, but then got support on there. So that's basically what I'll do for my lower. I can take this out and extrapolate it forwards. The same goes for the top. I'm gonna just take it right through here, right out to there. You can see it clearly broke out of its ascending channel. Now, the question is, where's the price heading next? When I just look at Ethereum here, that's a fairly strong recovery. That's quite aggressive, honestly. I would look for some type of resistance, definitely, right around the $1,700 mark. At that point, you could potentially put in a short there. So I'm gonna use a tool that's called the Fibonacci retracement levels. And as you can see, the 0.78 level actually happens to line up right with the level that I was discussing, right around that $1,700 level. I'm gonna open a trade. We're gonna risk half of all of our money in there. We're gonna switch this to market trade. It's gonna be executed at the best price. So for this trade, I'm gonna open 2 trades. I'm gonna do take 25% of our money, and I'm going to put that at a 4 times leverage. There we go, 4 times leverage position. So for this trade, I'm going to market purchase, take 25% of my position and do a short of Ethereum right now at that 4x leverage. So we're going to sell the short right here. So I have opened a short now. We're going to open another short. Just gonna take another $25. And I'm going to set, actually we're gonna take 50. And we're going to do a limit sell. We're gonna do a limit short here. And we're gonna run that at 1686. And we're going to sell that also. So now you can see our open orders. We have 1 ready to purchase. When Ethereum hits 1686, that'll be about $50 worth. And then I currently have another position around $25 worth that we're currently shorting. That way if the market drops a little bit, has a little correction, then we're going to be safe and have actually made a little bit of money. You can see already we have profited, let's see, looks like we have made almost 1% so far, so that's great. So it looks like I'll be liquidated at 1912. I'm going to set a stop loss. I'm going to set it to 1730. I'm going to close this position if Ethereum crosses 1730, because at that point I'd feel it will continue going upwards. So I'm confirming my position there. Absolutely. Okay, now we have that set. Let's now set a current sell out price in case Ethereum drops down for a little bit. If I would just look at this market, I would say probably the best case scenario, we will be coming down to the top level. So that would be down to about 1265 maybe. We're gonna set to take profit. That will be a 74% take profit amount. 0.07. So that's a basic idea of what we're gonna be doing every day. We're just gonna be taking some risky positions. We're gonna be opening some crazy trades. Some of them will be smart, some of them will be pretty foolish. But they may pay out. Our final goal is $10,000. Today, we've started with 104. So that's a short explanation of how I decide, where I'll buy in, where I'll set my take profit, my stop loss, where I think the market will go. I could totally be wrong, but that's why we have our stop losses, to prevent, from being completely wiped out. That will happen sometimes, but try to avoid it if at all possible. None of what I'm showing you in any of these videos is financial advice. It's just super fun, educational, and I thought I'd just take you along on the journey with me so you can watch it and see how it's done. So I'm gonna make an update when we get to the $130 mark. I'm gonna continue doing small trades. When I get to 130, so about 30% profit or so, then I'm gonna make another update and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. I'm so stoked to take you on this journey with me, turning $100 to $10,000. It's so crazy, and I'm really excited to be sharing it with you. I can't wait to release the next video. Until next time, stay wise.